The Krillian Empire had conquered 47 star systems in less than a century. Their warships, massive constructs of dark metal and pulsing energy cores, had reduced civilizations to ash and submission. The galaxy trembled at the mention of their name. And now, they had set their sights on a small blue planet in an unremarkable corner of the Milky Way. Earth. Rose stood on the observation deck of the Sentinel, humanity's flagship defense station orbiting high above the Atlantic Ocean. Her reflection stared back from the reinforced transparisteel, sharp green eyes, dark hair pulled into a tight bun, and the silver insignia of Earth's Defense Command gleaming on her collar. She had trained her entire life for this moment, though she had hoped it would never come. They're here. Rowan's voice crackled through her neural implant. Rose turned from the window. On the holographic display before her, a fleet of Krillian warships materialized from quantum space like hungry predators emerging from the void. 60 vessels, each one capable of glassing a continent. The flagship, a behemoth called the Doom's Herald, led the formation, its weapons already charging with ominous crimson light. How long until they're in firing range? Rose asked, her voice steady despite the ice forming in her chest. 7 minutes, Rowan replied from his position in the Tactical Operations Center 3 decks below. They're broadcasting on all frequencies, standard intimidation protocol, demanding immediate surrender. Rose allowed herself a cold smile. Let them talk. The Krillians didn't understand humanity. They had reviewed the intelligence reports, studied Earth's technology, and concluded, as they always did, that this would be another easy conquest. They saw a species barely 2 centuries into space exploration with no significant presence beyond their own solar system. They saw weakness, they saw wrong. What the Krillians didn't know, what no one outside of Earth's inner circle knew, was that humanity had been preparing for this day since the first radio signals from distant stars had gone mysteriously silent 80 years ago. While the galaxy fought and fell, Earth had listened, learned, and evolved. Rose, they're launching attack drones, Rowan reported. Estimated count, 15,000. Acknowledged. Activate Protocol Olympus. Throughout Earth's orbital sphere, defense satellites that had appeared dormant suddenly came to life. These weren't the primitive weapon systems the Krillians expected. Humanity had long ago abandoned conventional warfare. What emerged from those satellites was something far more terrifying. Nanite swarms. Trillions upon trillions of microscopic machines, each one a marvel of human engineering, poured forth like silver clouds. They moved with coordinated precision, forming geometric patterns in the void as they intercepted the Krillian drones. In seconds, the enemy attack wave simply disintegrated. The nanites consumed the drones at the molecular level, converting their mass into more nanites. On the Doom's Herald, Commander Vexthor watched his tactical display with growing confusion. What happened? Where are our drones? Gone, Commander, his sensor officer stammered. They just ceased to exist. Impossible. Fire the main batteries. All ships, open fire! Energy beams capable of melting mountains lanced through space toward Earth. Rose watched calmly as humanity's second line of defense activated. Gravitational field generators, technologies humanity had reverse-engineered from ancient artifacts found buried in Antarctica, bent space-time itself. The Krillian weapons, fire curved away from Earth, dissipating harmlessly into the void. Their turn is over, Rose said quietly. Rowan, you may proceed. With pleasure. From the dark side of the moon, hidden facilities that had taken decades to construct revealed their true purpose. Rowan's fingers danced across holographic controls as he initiated humanity's counterstrike. The weaponry humanity unleashed wasn't designed to destroy ships. It was designed to end threats permanently and absolutely. Quantum disruptors fired invisible beams that reached across space instantaneously, bypassing shields and armor entirely. At the quantum level, the atomic bonds holding the Krillian ships together simply stopped being bonds. The mighty warships didn't explode. They didn't burn. They ceased to maintain structural integrity and collapsed into clouds of their constituent atoms. Vexthor had exactly 2.3 seconds to comprehend what was happening to his fleet before his own body underwent the same transformation. The entire Krillian armada, 60 warships representing a quarter of their military might, was erased from existence in under 4 minutes. Rose exhaled slowly, the tension leaving her shoulders. Around Earth's orbit, the nanite swarms returned to their satellite homes, and the gravitational generators powered down. Silence fell across the defense network. "Status?" Rose asked. "All hostile forces eliminated," Rowan reported. "0 casualties on our side. 0 damage to any Earth assets." He paused. "Rose, we're detecting quantum communications from the Krillian homeworld. They know what happened." "Good. Let them know." Rose walked to the communications panel and activated the galaxy-wide broadcast system. Every civilization with radio technology would receive this message. It was time Earth introduced itself properly to the galaxy. "This is Commander Rose Chen of Earth Defense Command, speaking on behalf of humanity. Today, the Krillian Empire made the fatal error of attacking our homeworld. They assumed we were weak because we chose isolation. They assumed we were primitive because we didn't seek conquest." She paused, letting her words sink in. "We are neither weak nor primitive. We are patient. We are cautious. And we are done hiding. For 80 years, we watched the galaxy burn while we prepared. Now consider this a demonstration and a warning. Earth is not a target. We are not prey. We are not interested in your empires or your wars." Rose's voice hardened to steel. "But if you bring war to our doorstep, you will find that humanity has perfected the art of ending fights instantly and permanently. Leave us in peace and we will leave you in peace. Test us again." She gestured to the debris field that had been the Krillian fleet. "And this will be your fate." Rowan appeared on the observation deck, his tall frame silhouetted against the starfield. "Think they'll listen?" Rose watched Earth rotating peacefully below, blue and green and beautiful. "Some will. Others won't. But they'll all think twice." "And if they don't?" Rose's smile didn't reach her eyes. "Then they'll learn what the Krillians learned today. Humanity doesn't lose wars. We end them." In the depths of space, the galaxy heard humanity's message. The age of human isolation was over, and the galaxy would never be the same.